What's up, you guys? This is Robert at Shy Bears. Plus, you found me on YouTube. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. And I need you to go to Twitter and do some sharing. I got a pinned tweet up there, so go ahead and share that, all right? Check that out. And then go to Instagram. Follow me for the dankest of dank memes. If you just want memes only, that's where you go. Joined here today by the Skype machine. It is Jeff. Please say hello, Jeff, at +_shy.
Yes, hello. I thought you were calling me the Skype machine.
You are the Skype machine.
I'll take it.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you.
What we have for you today is your Sunday night football game coming up here. Rams 11-1 versus the Bears, flexed out 8-4. So excited. Can't wait. Chicago is so pumped right now. Had a little Twitter poll this week. I think the Bears fans were at 87% confidence to beat the Rams. I am not as confident. I am feeling pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie. But the electric is out there. The talk radio is going nuts. The people are excited for the game. I'm so excited. What I'm most excited about right now is Jeff's stats of the week.
Yes, thank you. You know, a couple days ago, I had this thought about this game being like two equal foes and two mirror images of each other, and that was the entire storyline. If we could be the 2017 Rams. And the more I dug into the stats this week, I found out that we are so much more alike than I thought. We'll run down some I wanted to do some things that were very similar to, and things that that might have been big matchup disparities, but I didn't find those, and I didn't really get into any like specific like PFF kind of grades, but just some real basic. We look at the the Rams pass. This is the Rams on offense passing. They're fourth, where the Bears are 11th on defense. So they're pretty similar there, but the rushing, the Rams are fourth overall in the NFL, where the Bears are second on defense overall in rushing. So very similar there. And then third down conversions, the Rams are second in the NFL in third down conversions on offense, and the Bears are third in the NFL on third down conversions from defense. So you're seeing a lot of similarities with these matchups. And if you flip it, where the Bears are on offense and the Rams are on defense, it's the same thing. We're just going to be more in the middle of the pack, where the Rams defense is mostly in the middle of the pack with everything, third down conversions as well, same as the Bears offense. So both of these teams match up very well. I'm very looking forward to this game just because of the similarities, both in coaching staff and talent on the field.
Yeah, I love all of that. I was feeling a lot of the same things as far as the two great offenses or going up against each other. I think what's going to keep it close, I feel like their offense is going to be better than ours. And they're just a little further into it. And our defense is going to be better than theirs. So that's what's going to keep it close. They haven't played a defense like the Bears, even though they're putting up 50 against KC. So, great segment, great stats of the week. Great job out there. Moving on, it is time for what to watch for. I'm going to start off first, and we'll go back and forth like usual. Number one, it's everyone's waiting for it. You love to see it. The return of Trubisky. Is he going to be rusty? He hasn't played for a couple of weeks. Is he 100% healthy? Is that shoulder feeling good? Is he, just like a pitcher? Sometimes when you're not 100%, you start changing arm angles. You start doing things to help the comfort. Will he be that accurate? Because he does things like that. Throw off the back foot. Those things that kind of worry me with not a healthy shoulder. Because he's got that zip in that throw sometimes off the back foot, in the flat sidearm, things like that. And overall confidence. Is he going to be ready to go, or is he going to take some time to ease into this, get his confidence back, get rolling, confidence in charge of the huddle, all of those things, the return of Trubisky.
Yeah, definitely agree wholeheartedly. All the stops, pulling out all the stops, watch for that. This is going to be a game of creativity, hopefully, and a playoff atmosphere. You're going to see, I'm hoping this, I want to see more more lateral pre-snap shifts and things to throw off the defense. I think with Donald and Sue up the middle, we are going to see more lateral and horizontal movement from Nagy, but creativity and just the overall atmosphere and excitement on both teams, this flex game, that's what's to watch for.
All right, I'm going to skip ahead to my next one then, which was very similar, Sunday night shootout. Nagy versus McVay, the offensive geniuses going at it, shot for shot, shootout, punch out, slugfest, whatever you want to call it. I feel like offense is going to be the thing. The weather should be pretty clear. It might be cold, but I think that we're going to see two offensive geniuses, really creative guys going at it. So I'm just piggybacking right off of that and get rid of that one right there. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks. One of the things to watch for, I like to do, is positions for each team. And here, I want to see the wide receivers after a couple weeks without Mitchell. Last week, I thought number 12 did a great job of gaining separation. If it wasn't for Chase Daniels being late with either his delivery or his velocity, I think there would have been some more big plays there. So both Gabriel, we didn't have a huge Miller game last week. These big play opportunities are going to be so important to connect. I know there's number 10 that we have to rely on there, but the separation from Talib is back. Marcus Peters is supposed to be one of the best there. Let's see how these Bears wide receivers do revamp this year.
I like it. I'm looking forward to the same thing as we'll see in our Bears Victory Pluses, but my what to watch for, Shaheen, will he get more playing time over Bronker over the entire drive? I feel like they need to start moving in that direction. I want me some Shaheen. I know he's coming off the foot injury. He's probably not in shape yet, but let's start factoring back into, because it's just going to give us more weapons all the way down the field. Better blocker,
Sure.
Bigger dude. He might not be the best blocker, but I feel like he's super tenacious in the effort. And 80% of blocking's effort. Do want to. So, Shaheen, will he play more?
Yeah. And then I think you'll probably touch upon this a little bit. Bears offensive line. I'm not going to talk about, the rushing aspect, which I want you to dive deep into and how that logistically will work to the Bears' advantage. But that was, I thought, a big weak spot last week. How is the Bears' offensive line, mainly James Daniels, how are they going to react the week after?
My final what to watch for is ode to the past or defense on offense. Something special is going to happen. You see it. Nagy has a flair for the eccentric, for the something special. Every one of these big games, whether it's Freezer left or if it's Willy Wonka, defensive players on offense, all those things. What's going to happen Sunday Night Football? I can't wait because I want to play for Matt Nagy. He's always so creative and so fun. And, T formation, what's going to be, I don't know.
Yeah. You are a free agent, right?
I am a free agent, yes.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I would die if I played an NFL snap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you got any more, or can we move on?
Yeah, let's move it on to Bears Victory Pluses. What is essential for the Chicago Bears to win this week? But before, make sure to subscribe to Shy Bears Plus on YouTube. Like this video if you haven't already. Hit the bell. All that other jazz. Bob, what's your first Bears Victory Plus?
Speaking of O-line that you were just talking about, I say run left. I'm done running behind Winston. Leno, Daniels, Whitehair, that's our strength, right? So if we're going to run the ball, I'm staying away from Winston. I've lost all confidence in the right side. And how bad is Cush, which is also confusing, where he's splitting time with Daniels earlier in the year. So, but now he can't get a crack at the lineup with Winston here. I don't know. I'm really confused on how that guard play worked out, but run left, man. That's all I could say. Yeah. Run left, stay away from the right.
Yeah. I like that. And, I always hear when I'm watching the national narrative is that this offensive line is not built for running. And I think it's the exact opposite. I think this is running is so much easier, running downhill. And these are big dudes. It's not a light offensive line. And we saw how well Charles Leno was out in space last week with Jordan Howard tailing him. So, yeah, run left, run it. But the Bears aren't. It's not like they're 28th in rushing. They're
Right.
16th. And, so with all that, Bears victory plus for myself is make the most of these opportunities when you have big plays. Is Mitchell going to be rusty? How many times have we seen in the middle portion of this season guys breaking wide open in the middle of the field? We had Trey Burton, number 18 there, Gabriel doing that as well. Can we connect on those? That's going to be imperative for us to take down this game.
Yeah. Felt like there's been a lot of missed opportunities, and this is a perfect time to start capitalizing, which was one of my, very similar to what my next one was, challenge this Rams pass defense. You got Peters, who's a PFF 56, Barron, who is somewhere between 30 and 50 as I was looking over through the week. Not good up the middle. Talib's coming back off of injury. He's 32 years old. I'll take A-Rob over Talib all day. Give me Gabriel Miller over Peters all day. Give me Burton and Shaheen. The Rams got burned up the middle with the tight ends. So I feel like we have that opportunity to burn them as well. So I say don't throw deep and don't take too long to throw it, but challenge at intermediate, screens, flats, all those type of things.
Excellent. The Bears need to come out a little bit more with some more pep in their step. The obvious scientific term, pep in your step. Come out with a little bit more fire. We can't start off rusty. We can't be bobbling snaps, this kind of stuff. Come out. The Bears in the first half of the season were so good with that first drive. We do get the ball first, or we do happen to get a 3 and out. We're down 7. That scripted Matt Nagy, patented vintage Matt Nagy off the top rope. Those first 15 plays executing. That's a Bears victory plus.
Love it. I have the most obvious, crispy Bears victory plus. Stop Gurley, stop the Rams. So much of their passing offense is off of the play action, and they run the ball so well. And Gurley is a stud. You have to find a stop him. You have to find a way to stop him. Oh my goodness!
You got to find a way to stop him.
Got to do it. You got to do it. What else you got for me?
Got to do it. What was that? Your George W. Bush? Nothing. I got
not going there.
You can't hold the Mac. Hashtag can't hold Mac. Is this going to be the week where Khalil Mack gets some more penalties called against him? Now, this trending topic on Twitter, can't hold Mack. Can't hold Mack. That's a Bears victory plus.
Shout out Bears Bar Room for that. Just want to say shout out. Trying to help them out with the cause. I complain about Fangio sitting back in zone so much, but it's a time where that's going to be okay this week. I'm not trying to man up these wide receivers. I'm not trying to man up Gurley. I want nothing to do with that. I want to sit back, make them take as much time as they can. Hopefully Goff makes a mistake. Try to strip the ball. This is not the week to man up and blitz. And I call for it all the time, but it's situational. Not every defense, I don't believe so much really in your personality of your defense, and that's the only way to do it. You got to adjust to who you're playing. It's chess. So zone up and bend but don't break. I'm going to keep going here.
I just want to add on that, Robert, that you're exactly right. And this is an opportunity for the Bears 3 and 4-man fronts to get pressure on Goff because they're having these 5 and 7-step drops. When we're playing against Eli Manning, they're just doing these dink and dunk 4-yard, 3-yard stop, screen passes, just quick stuff where it's so difficult to get to a quarterback on these 3-step drops. Here you're going to have longer time to get to them, and then the zone, bend but don't break.
Yeah, and just like what you're seeing there, you got to penetrate, and I would be playing more of a, try to be in the backfield this game, stopping Gurley for a loss. Then if it's play action pass, like you're saying, they do drop back very deep. 7-step drops after play action is the stuff that I'm watching in these highlights. And Goff's back there all day. Then you're halfway there if you're penetrating. So maybe we're playing more of a one gap than a two gap this week. If we're shooting gaps, trying to get in backfield and cause havoc, so we don't have to start sending multiple. If we're sending multiple people on blitzes, we might be in trouble. And I'm okay with that if you're backed up, but all the way down the field, I mean, you're gonna get cooks on a slant. You're gonna get cooks on a cross. Next thing you know, he's running 80 yards on the field, and now you're backed up again. So that would be my ways that I would try to attack this Rams team. Moving
That's
on
great.
to the Rams victory pluses, so crispy as usual. If I'm the Rams, I'm running Gurley. It's what they do. And they do it very well. So it's super simple, but that's the way I would do if I was the Rams.
Yeah, I'll just piggyback on that real quick. This is one of my Rams victory pluses: is give Gurley the ball as many times as possible in many ways as possible. We saw how well Saquon Barkley did against the Bears in space, or just screen passes, 3rd and 23, whatever. Do that with Gurley. That's a great way to win.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, with Gurley, I would run the Bears into blitzing and run blitzing. Run. If you can get that Gurley going, next thing you know, that play action game's going, and then you run the play action mesh, crosses, 7 and 8s, the things that you see on film with these guys. They have so much speed and athleticism. Like, I don't want Fuller and Nakamura running across the field with Woods and Cooks. I mean, they're just too much. Everett, he's super athletic for a tight end. There's just so many weapons. I don't want nothing to do with man-to-man with these guys. So that's my next Rams victory plus.
Yeah, don't let off the accelerator if you're the Rams. The Bears have shown time and time again that they're not going to quit. Last week it wasn't an anomaly. You see against Miami, even though we were all the way backed up, Hicks and the guys will find a way to stop them. The Bears with Chase Daniel will find a way to score. If you're the Rams, you have to put up 40, 50 points against this game, against this team, the Bears. I don't see the Bears giving up. You need to stay on the accelerator.
Yep. Rams victory plus PA for days. Your offense is the pride of the league. And until someone could stop it and beat it, I would continue to do that. So running with Gurley, continue the play action pass till someone could stop it. And they do it so well. I think Mitch is a little bit more talented as a runner, things like that. So I wouldn't be going five wide. Because when things break down, I don't think Goff can get away like Trubisky can. So keep running that play action and let him do what he has to do. But I wouldn't put it all in Goff's hands. I love the way that McVay runs the offense with the talent. It's just fine-tuned to exactly what they have. Do you have any more victory pluses?
Just hope Chase Daniel plays.
Yes, that would be very advantageous for the Rams victory pluses for sure. And then my final Rams victory pluses: take what the Bears give you. Don't be a hero, Goff. Don't go throwing into 2-man, 3-man coverage. Know where Eddie Jackson is. Don't throw it his way out there in the secondary. I think that there is plenty of, like we said before, slants and screens, crosses, 7s and 8s to be had without having to go deep and throw it against our secondary, get back there. So that would be my final Rams victory plus. Keys to success, we got it all pinned down. I think it's whiteboard time.
I think you're right.
I will start first with my prediction, with a quick little rundown of what I say. But how's it looking?
Back it up a little there.
We gotta back it up there, Coach?
Back it up. Yeah.
I got a couple other websites up with stats on there.
Oh, yeah, there you go. No, the Bears, what?
I know. Bears 27, Rams 30. The
Who is
Rams
this
are
guy?
averaging 35 points a game. They're going to be tough to stop no matter what. I think it's going to be close, though. The Rams are going to be on the road. They played tough against Detroit, played them tough for 3 quarters. So they went all the way to Detroit, came back home. Now they're coming all the way to Chicago. I mean, that's a lot of miles in 2 weeks, right? The Rams aren't scared to give up points, and I think that we could score some points. 27 to Green Bay, 45 to New Orleans. Seattle, they give up 31. Kansas City, 51. Detroit, 16. But I think we're a lot better than 16 points than the Lions. with all their injuries and whatnot. They're the it's cold outside narrative, right? I poo-pooed the weather narrative, right? It's cold in Chicago. I said, hey, the Bears are going to go to Miami and it's not going to affect them. The Heat, not worried about it. You know what? Maybe weather has something to do with it. I feel like it's gonna be, they're going to be tired. They're going to be doing a lot of traveling. It's not the same, that explosive offense in the cold weather. But those are all my reasons why I feel like the Rams are going to be keeping it close and why it is. And the Bears, I'm just worried about Trubisky being a little bit rusty. And the Bears are a tough team, and they're on the way up. But are they all the way up yet? Are they ready to beat the class of the NFC? Whether Trubisky says they are the class or not. They're the ones who are beating Kansas City and beating all the big teams. Boy, I can't pick them. But if they beat the Rams, I'm picking the Bears out for the rest of the year. But 30-27 is my prediction.
Okay, got it. With everything you said last week, the Rams had a dogfight against Detroit. They had to travel all the way to the East Coast there. Then they had to go back home to sunny LA, come all the way back. We have some actual bear weather. It's cold as hell out here in Chicagoland. That's why you saw Cody Parkey kicking in Soldier Field last night. Playoff atmosphere, monsters of the Midway. Hey, Matt Nagy, I want you to be you. I want a lot of trickeration. I want use your noggin here. Aggressive. This is a game you get aggressive. You don't get aggressive against the Giants. You just dink and dunk, and you play your game, and you let your talent win. This is where you're going to need all your innovation. This is the be you. You be you. You be you, Matt Nagy. You be you. You know what happens? Cody Parkey wins it. Cody Parkey wins it. Get out of here, baby. Woo!
Man, that's a big number. 38-35, that's going to be a lot of points. Sunday Night Football, can you believe what? They're going to set the league on fire this Sunday. I am super pumped. I couldn't even put in the words at the beginning of this video. But if it turns out like that, it is going to be lit. I'm going to be rooting so hard for the Bears. My blood pressure is going to be up. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be going nuts. But that's what we got, guys. I'm picking them to lose by 3. Just got them to win by 3. I got a little bit lower scoring game. I'm starting to regret not picking a higher scoring game right now. But, hey, it's already on video. What can I do? I know it's try erase board. I know it's erasable. I'm sticking with it. Let's see how it works out. I'm Robert at Shy Bears Plus, and you know that's who I am. Hit that subscribe, like the video, tap the bell so you don't miss any content. I'm going to try to go live a lot more, guys. And at Shy Bears Plus on Twitter. Don't forget to share the crispy tweet on there. Go ahead and look there and see what it is up on the pinned. And Instagram, that's all where you can find me. Jeff, tell me, plug yourself, and then take us home.
I can't top that. Hashtag can't hold Mac. That's all she wrote.